What's poppin', everyone? It's your girl G Girl. Welcome to the Iccy Showw. I'm here with one of the legends in New York, from Boston 617 to New York, right here. Mr. Blacc over here.
Waydah Blacc in the building. What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's going on?
Yes. I see you doing your thing. I see. Is this your clothing line that you?
Oh yeah, this is Waydah wear right here. This is Waydah wear. You know what I'm saying? Designed by Rob Pierce. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie from out in Queens. Shout out to the homie. But you know, just a little something, just a little
fire.
Yeah, you know, you got the hood right here. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean? Definitely. Look at the bandana.
Yeah, what I'm saying? Yeah, you know where we coming from. You know how we doing. You know, straight from Brooklyn. But yeah, this is what we doing, and
Can they purchase them? Can they purchase them?
Yeah, whatever they want. Whatever you want. You know, you want back orders. You know, you want a personal order. You want it custom made. You might want a Waydah hoodie with a certain CD or a song, and you can have that engraved onto it. Yeah, dope.
That's dope. So, how old were you when you started to get into this music industry?
The music industry, or just doing music?
The music industry.
That's a trick question. She tried to get my age, y'all. You saw that, right? You saw that. She tried to get my age. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 42.
Right?
I'll be 43.
I'm going back and forth because it's actually I'm on two cameras. But she tried to get my age. Nobody can ever get that. But I got into the music industry. I tell you what, KRS-One.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was my first dollar ever made in hip hop.
That's dope.
KRS-One was my first dollar ever made. I was coming out of the studio with Shaheem, the Rugged Child. Shout out to Shaheem, who just coming home not too long ago. The Rugged Child, Staten Island, you know it. And I ran into KRS-One. And a friend of mine made me rap for him, and I made my first dollar.
Did you ever think you would ever become in the music industry when you were younger? Or did you see yourself being something else when you got older?
I don't know. I think I don't know. Coming where I come from, I didn't even know if I was going to be alive.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So as far as seeing myself in the music industry, I think I've always dreamed and always daydreamed and just seen myself out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? I've always been able to see myself out there in the world and be a dominant force and just have my vibes out there.
Definitely.
But in the industry, yeah, I can see it. A platinum star. I never really thought that far. I just wanted to be with the Redmans and the. You know what I'm saying?
Have you got any awards yet for your music?
I got a few awards. Again, she tried to get my age. You listen. Y'all know I'm the OG, but none of y'all gonna ever know how old I am.
You're 24.
Yeah, 24. I'm saying 24. But yeah, I got a hip hop awareness award from 88 Hip Hop. I also got Best Achievement Award, Hottest Underground Artist Award.
Oh, that's dope.
I got an award from The Source years ago. Fever Magazine down in Washington years ago, back when Club Dreams had first opened up out there in Maryland. And the award of my people, you know, people that buy my music, people that support my streams, support the videos. That's my reward right there. That's an award for me.
That's dope. I know Boston supports you a lot. A lot of my cousins, they be following you. So shout out to Boston 617. They got lots of love for you.
Shout out to Boston.
One of my cousins actually put me onto your music, so I actually started following you. So
okay.
Shout out to you, Cuzzo.
Okay.
If you could have one feature, can I borrow your lighter for a second?
Sure.
If you could, thank you. If you could do a feature with one artist, who would it be?
With one artist in the whole wide world.
One, that's it, only one.
If I could do a feature with anybody in the whole wide world, it would be Tunchi.
Okay.
It would be Lil Wayne. If anybody in the whole wide world, it would be Lil Wayne. Yeah.
Why do you pick him as an artist?
Wayne is one of the most innovative artists that ever was. And I wasn't a Wayne fan early on. You know, with the bling bling and all that shit. I didn't like none of them songs. I didn't like any of the records that Lil Wayne did on Fireman or any of that. But then it was one year, he had a record called Novocaine. And Novocaine hit me at home.
Oh, okay. And
then I started to listen to Wayne. And then Wayne said one day, you know, I don't write anymore on BET. You know, and I come from Archie. I come from the king of the nigga that don't write. I come from JT. So I know Wayne was always looked up to him. So I understood what he meant when he said that. And when I started listening to Wayne, I resonated with the older Wayne. And his delivery is stupid. His auto-tuning is stupid. The metaphors were stupid. His freestyling was crazy. His work ethic was like Prince and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
like Lil Wayne put out a mixtape all the time. You know, 3 of them shits a month.
Facts. That's true.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
How has the corona affected you in your music career? I know the shows have slowed down, and they're starting to pick up. Has it dramatically impacted you as an artist?
Yeah, shit. I was supposed to be in Barcelona through I believe it was March of 2020 until July of 2020.
Oh, wow.
I was supposed to be in Barcelona, and we were supposed to be touring and doing some things. Also, Poison Pen went on tour with Immortal Technique and Swave Sever. I missed that tour. I missed the Mickey Fats tour. I missed a lot. So then when COVID hit, I couldn't do shit.
Yeah, facts.
Right? When COVID hit, I couldn't do nothing. So when I was missing all of those, preparing for battles and people getting sick and friends and family members dying, I just it fell. But what COVID has done is COVID has given a lot of us artists a great imagination to figure out how to get the records to the people and how to get a dollar in your pocket and how to maintain.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Which do you think is harder to write for your lyrics as a rapper or as a battler?
As a battler, because lately I haven't been writing lyrics as a rapper. Now I know what Jay meant and what Lil Wayne meant and what people like Raz Kaz meant. Dope artists that went off the head that just freestyled and they felt Busy Bone.
Yeah, shout to.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now when I'm in the studio and I'm making music, I kind of just feel it and I just go with what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I may write a few lines, but lately I haven't been writing anymore. I don't need to write anymore.
Mm-hmm. How many songs do you think you have out there?
In the world?
Yes.
In the world to date, marketing wise, I have 12 records.
Wow.
And the marketing wise, I have, as far as to make $1 off of free material, I got over 75 songs free material, mixtapes combined. I got 67 features from the year 2017 to the year 2020.
That's dope.
I've written 48 records since then. I got hundreds of songs, you know what I'm saying? I got hundreds of songs. I have thousands of records that I've written. I have hundreds of songs recorded, all the way going back to being signed to Mike Tyson Records and, going to LA and dealing with them. My voice is in the air. My vibration is in the universe.
Right.
Yeah. But to make $1 off of, I would say right now, there's 12 records out there in the world, features included, that I'm trying to hit the mainstream market with. Okay.
So if you're out there and you can make it happen, make sure you link with him. Make it go out there everywhere.
Get with me. Fuck with me.
Waydah Blacc. You need to put him on there. You definitely.
WaydahBlacc.com. You know what I mean? That's not the URL, but that's just what stupid people say. And right now I felt a little silly, so I said that. But you can look at me everywhere at Waydah Blacc. It doesn't matter. Google me. It's everywhere. That's just what it is. There's nothing gets no colorful and no more simple than that. Waydah Blacc. You type that in, it's gonna bring you everywhere I go. Whether you're on iTunes, whether you're on Spotify, whether you're on Tidal, whatever. And then right now with Jackie Brown.
Definitely. We're out here in New York. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you.
Anytime you're in New York, pull me up. It's always love.
I got you. Definitely got you. When's your next show gonna be? Do you have one that's booked yet?
No, but what I do have, I have a video shoot / Pajama Jammy Jam that we're doing February 27th. So the video shoot is basically us, me and S. Dot from Southside Queens. Shout out to S. Dot, Headshot S. Dot, Crime Family. What we're gonna do is reenact House Party.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do House Party over. So we're gonna do a Jammy Jam for a record called Holiday. It ain't dropped yet. I know y'all waiting for it. It's coming. Don't worry about it. I put a little snippets up there though on Instagram.
Okay. And, go check it out.
Yeah, so they can get a vibe of it. But I got that coming up. The Pajama Jammy Jam / video shoot, February 27th. I got a battle coming up in about 2 months. And right now we're just releasing music. I'm thinking about becoming a podcast personality. I'm looking into some acting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
You actually took the next question. I was going to say, do you want to become an actor?
I would love to act. Like, I would love to portray a real character. You know, other than myself, other than being me. I wanted to always get into acting and getting into the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting into the action. I want to do the flips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You do the flips, right? You do the flips and you kill 25 people at one time
Yeah.
with one gun, and then you do the roundhouse kick. Yeah, I want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I would love to be in the movies, but with COVID, none of that shit is happening. So we're just basically trying to find ways to reach the people the best way we can.
Yes.
I mean, before the dollar, it was the love of it.
Right, right.
So I'm gonna do it regardless if I make $1 or not.
That's dope. That's how I started my acting career. I'm actually an actress too. I'm in the movie Don Hazel the Gangster.
Don Hazel the Gangster.
Yeah, you can check it out. It's on YouTube. That's how my career started. He reached out to me. He was putting the movie together. He was putting all sets together in this gangster movie.
Okay.
So I did that. It's an hour long. I got to experience the red carpet, things like that. So it was, I would never, if you asked me 10 years ago, would you ever become an actress? I'd be like, nah, well, that's not for me. So how you're saying that you would become that, that's dope, because anyone, I work with a lot of people. I'm the producer of the movie Aaliyah Untold, the artist that passed away.
Dope.
So it's going to be stopped filming, so you should reach out to Sticks.
Sticks?
Yeah, Sticks.
Okay.
I'll give you the information.
Give me the information. You hear that? Aaliyah Untold. You hear that?
It's coming soon. She's
producing on that.
Yeah,
you hear that?
It's going to be dope. It's the next, you're going to see the next movie.
Yeah, but I would love to act. You know what I mean? I write. Mm-hmm. I'm writing a book called Little Boy Blue. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a soundtrack. I write. But I would love to act, man. You know, you can't rap forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed to be amongst the greats. You know, sit with the Mike Tysons and sit with the Ghostface Killers and the Chris Webbers. You know, I've had my blessings. So even if I haven't reached a platinum status economically within the world of music and entertainment, my spirit has been fulfilled. You know, as far as that, as far as I achieved some shit as a rapper. But now it's time to just blow up on the whole fucking world. So go out there, wait out. Don't forget. Type it in WAYDAH space BALCC. Look me up.
How was it to be around the Tysons?
Well, I was around Tyson. I wasn't around the Tysons.
Tyson.
Yeah, he didn't keep too many people around his family. But Mike was inspiring. Mike was deep. Mike was who is this? I'm sorry. I can't answer the phone right now. What was that? Yeah, I can't answer the phone right now. But Mike was deep. Mike was inspiring. He was supportive. But then at the same token, Mike didn't give a fuck. Like, Mike was the type of person that, I guess he'd been through so much in his time, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't with the sob stories.
Right.
But being with him, I got to experience some things out of the hood that I never had. For Mike Tyson to just take you and snatch you out the hood and put you in his mansion and, you know, put you in the studio, and that's a blessing. So, you know, Mike is a good person. I don't care what nobody got to say about Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson personally. He helped me and my family out, and I appreciate him.
That's love. That's really good. Is there anything you would have changed in your
Sorry. Shout out to Jacqueline Rowe. Shout out to Jacqueline Rowe, Front Row Management. That's the whole reason why we got with Mike. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to HK, the Steamer, 7th Element. You already know what it is.
Definitely. Is there anything you would have changed in your career?
Yeah. What I would have did in my career is I would have not been going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd have been doing whatever I was doing and putting that money to that. But, you know, times change. And I come from a time where if you was nice, you got on. Scratch that. I come from a time where you carry a nigga records and you can rap. Right? And then it graduates to if you was nice, you get on. But then as you get older, record labels only, they take the younger. And, you know, going back and forth to jail and not investing in your own craft, looking for that big label to come snatch you up, that's what I would change. I would never look for a label to come snatch me up if I could go back. I would never stand in front of Hot 97 every day from Funkmaster Flex to play my fucking record. fuck Master Flex. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I would never go to 50 Cent's office again and have a bottle of Moet. I went to 50 Cent's office with a bottle of Moet. Right? Listen.
Were you young?
I was young. I was young. I'm still young, right? So I go to 50 Cent's office with a bottle of Moet and my mixtape. And I stand out there for about 3 hours. 50 finally comes. I did this for 3 fucking days.
Wow.
So 50 finally comes. So when he comes and he gets the bottle of Moet, and I got the CD in his hand, I'm giving it to 50. He looks at me and he said, where you from? I said, it's from Brooklyn. He said, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. So, I would have never stood in front of 50's office again. Fuck you, 50. That's why I burnt your man Eminem. That's why your man got smashed. You know what I mean? I would have never did that. Because I looked at it as, truthfully, I'm a street nigga. So I looked at it as me bringing the bottom of Moet. I'm just bringing it to another real nigga. Right. I'm just bringing it to another boss. I'm bringing it to a boss. Because 50 is a boss.
Right.
So I looked at me, I'm a boss in my own right and sense. But economically, I could never really sit down and talk to that man on unless it's his consent.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
So the bottom of Moet was a gift. It was a, here, big dog.
Right.
I ain't fucking with this shit. So I would have never did that. And I would have never not took my money and invested in myself. And really go hard independently. Not just press up the mixtapes, but press up original music. Pay for a barcode. Pay for the sound scan. That's what I would have did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have a manager now? Or do you?
I have a squad that I've been building with as far as managing for me. But I've been doing, me and my team, shout outs to Junie Love, shout out to Crack, shout out to Two Shot. We've been spearheading this. You know what I'm saying? Waiting from picking a name and we can't use that name. Now we got to change the name because somebody else got the name. But no, we've been spearheading this and putting our money into it. So we've been managing ourselves. I've been managing myself. But I have recently sat down with Gorilla Gang Music Group. Shout out to S.L. McKay, House of McKay, and the whole squad. Rest in Peace Guru, to sit down and try to create a management team of elites.
Right.
Not just a manager that want 20% and they put the money into shit, because I do need investment, but I don't need you to pay for my studio time.
Right.
No, I need you to pay for me and get to fucking Canada. You know what I mean?
Right.
I need you to pay for the hotels and book the venue in Istanbul. I don't need you to pay for beats. I need you to pay for the features that I need.
Right.
I need a little Dirk feature. Can you get that? If you can't get that, then what's the sense, right?
Right.
So I'm creating a team of marketers and promoters where we can manage the product more than less manage myself.
Definitely.
I got me.
Right.
But I now have this product. We're going to manage the product. How can we do that? And you get your PC.
That's dope. I could see you being, what's the word I want to say? For the younger generation, I could see you being a mentor for them in the music industry, especially being a battler. And a lot of battlers, I'm going to look in both cameras, a lot of battlers think they're a rapper, and rappers think they're a battler. But this man right here, he does both. And you can go check his work, you can go check his music, you really do, because I've been going to the battlers, and, half of them say they do, shout out to everyone that I rock with, you know who you are, but, a lot of them aren't both. You can do both, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I came from battling.
Right, but you also are an artist, you're a rapper.
I'm a writer.
And you rap, too.
And I rap. Yeah, I rap.
A lot of people can't do that, and they say they can and they can't.
Nah,
so they don't get the Iccy Showw approval, but you get the Iccy Showw.
Just imagine, like walk with me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to walk with me, and I want y'all to walk with me. For all those who came in, for all those who stayed, for all those who left, as many minimal or as many maximal viewers that we have right now. Just imagine waking up, right? In Brooklyn, New York. You're waking up in Brooklyn. Your grandmother said to go to the store. And when you walk out your building, you got Jay-Z standing there sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine one day Big Daddy Kane come to your projects because it's Marcy Day. I seen this. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the little niggas that rap with a Jay-Z or a Memphis Bleak. Imagine going to school with H Money badge, G to K. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Marcy. That's where I was born. I rep Brooklyn. I've lived everywhere, all 5 boroughs. Lady Brown, all 5 boroughs I lived. So it's really hard for me to just say I rep this neighborhood or I just rep Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm a Brooklyn representative. I was born in Brooklyn. I was born in Kings County Hospital. You know what I mean? Raised in Marcy Projects and raised in the system of America. Right. I'm one of those babies. I was raised in the system. Right. I wasn't raised with my mama and raised with my daddy or raised with my auntie. I was raised. I was put into the system and automatically early institutionalized mentally and then went to prison. But being tutelized under these rappers, I could talk about all that in the art of poetry. That's just imagine that. You know what I mean? Imagine going to the studio with KRS-One, Smith and Wesson. Shout out to General Steele. Shout out to the Boot Camp Clip, Rockin' This Monster. We got that Homie Show song out right now.
Go check it out.
Yeah, me and Rockin' This Monster. Shit is fire. Rest in peace, Sean Price. Imagine.
Right? That would be dope.
Right? Like, so to not have, let's say, the financial residuals from it, it doesn't even measure to the fact that I'm on record with Rockin' This Monster. I'm on record with Method Man.
Mm-hmm. But you made that. You made that happen. Nobody else did that.
No,
you did.
I made that happen.
And that's great because that's your talent, and that's what I'm saying. I really could see you being a good, like a mentor for the younger generation. I mean, you know, the 20s, the teens, because they're gonna look up to you like, if he did it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And that's facts. And you're doing both, and you're doing a lot. Yeah. And it's like, artists can't do that. And you're still going, and the corona's not stopping you.
No, the corona's not stopping
you. And you're making it a healthy way to go, and you're still doing it, and, you know, you're not letting it stop. And a lot of these artists, and it kills me, I say it every week on my shows, it kills me because these artists are not becoming artists anymore.
Too shot.
They're becoming hosts.
Yeah,
and they're forgetting about the music, and they want to become hosts and podcasts and all this. And why do you want to stop that? That's not what you wanted to do.
No, I always wanted to be an entertainer. Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Prince, Sade. You know what I mean? Rakim, Cool G Rap, Portishead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to so much music of all genres and just performing. Even though I learned older that in this culture of entertainment, coming from, let's say, blackface and Sambo, black people have always been entertainment. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
For the masses. And I didn't understand that part. I didn't understand that was part of the conditioning of me wanting to be an entertainer. But it wasn't that. It was just that when I saw James Brown and he did the split, I did it. When I was 9 years old, I was writing raps. This is not something I tried to do. This is not something I learned to do.
Right.
I just did it. Supernatural. I don't know if you remember Supernatural? Supernatural was one of the first freestylers in Brooklyn, out of Brooklyn, New York, Marcy Projects, and one of the greatest in hip-hop back in the Craig G era. But when he sat me down in Marcy, because Jay wouldn't, Jay was very busy, you know, shout out to Hova, but Jigga was a busy nigga in the projects. You couldn't just walk up to Hova. And he wasn't just teaching rappers how to rap. You know what I mean? He wasn't really rapping like that. But Supernatural was, and he showed me how to take what I already did and put it in bars. But I've never learned this. I've never learned how to rap. I've never learned how to make records. Music is me. I've always been music. You know what I'm saying? I can rhyme to the drop of fucking running water. That's dope.
You want to spit something tonight?
Y'all can watch me record tonight.
All right,
I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood. Y'all can watch me record tonight. How about that?
That's dope. What was the biggest concert that you got to perform for?
The biggest concert I ever performed for, it was me, Prince, Pyro, HK the Steamer, back then his name was Pestilence, and we was at 7th Element, and we was on stage for the Loonies. We opened up for them, MC8, and Mac 10, and I battled Razzcast that night.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That was like 50,000 people. That was amazing. Like, that was amazing. At the Staples Center in LA. Like, that was amazing.
That's big.
Yeah, and that was under Iron Mike Entertainment. Shout out to Jackie Rose. Shout out to Mike Tyson. You know, shout out to 7th Element. Shout out to Bilal, rest in peace. Like, that was the biggest show I ever had. Opening up for Capone and Noriega.
That's big.
That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Opening up for KRS-One.
That's dope.
That was dope. Now, I didn't say that was the biggest show I ever had because I fucked that one up. I was so scared that I didn't, you know.
But at least you gave it that chance, you know what I'm saying? Cause that
I didn't even give it, I didn't even grab the microphone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even grab the microphone. I didn't realize that he was testing me at that time. I was 15.
Oh, wow. 15?
Yeah, I was 15.
Wow.
Oh, did I just tell you my age?
It's okay. Age is just a number. It's how you act, how you are. Yeah. And I could tell you have like your soul, you know, you have a great soul. So
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're definitely, I mean, like I said, I know that the younger generation will look up to you, how you are, how you made it, and you keep on going. And
I look up to them too. I look up to them too.
Oh yeah, there's great talent.
Yeah,
you know,
the younger generation, like Waydah Blacc wouldn't sound the way he sounds if it wasn't for the younger generation respecting what I do,
right, and
me respecting what they do. I'm blessed with a delivery that's able to learn and adapt to anything. I'm music. Mm-hmm. Right? So I can't just rap, bum, 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 bum. I could go bum, 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 and bum. I could do whatever.
Right.
So I'm able to adapt, I wouldn't say to the now music, but I get busy.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? I get busy. You know what I'm saying? I get busy. And musically, you know, it's been a great experience fucking with the young boys. You know what I mean? Shout out to Trev Moolah. Shout out to Headshot S Dot. Shout out to One Shot Dot. Shout out to Gino Montana. Shout out to Tommy Flea and the whole 800 Foreign Side. Shout out to Bino. You know, shout out to Kenny Marcellus. Like, to work with these younger artists is incredible. Mm-hmm. It's incredible. It's a great feeling.
If you could pick one artist to do for a battle, who would it be? Is there anybody that you particularly haven't battled that you really, really want to have?
And within Verbal War Zone, within my battle league?
No, outside. Could be anybody.
Anybody. I would battle Eminem again.
That's dope.
You know, I would fight. I would prepare for that fight because the world didn't get to see it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's, you know how somebody say, yo, I dunked on Michael Jordan.
Right.
That's what that's like. So when you say that to people, it's the same look, like.
Right.
But I did, and I beat him, and it was flawless. But I'll never get a chance to show that. I'll never get a chance to. The world won't be able to see me versus Eminem.
No one recorded it?
No, it was recorded not visually back then. Everything was audio, satellite radio stations, and internet shit. But he knows. Oh, he knows. You know you lost, motherfucker. Huh? You know you lost, right? But, you know, like Swave always tells me I shouldn't harp on it. But like I said, that's my Al Bundy. Mm-hmm. You understand? Remember Al had the football?
Yep.
I beat Eminem.
Yay.
I beat him. That means you're not better than me. Because y'all rate him as the guard MC. All of y'all rate him as the guard MC when Rakim was the guard MC. But I beat him. So what does that say about him? But I'll never have a chance to prove that, Lady Brown.
Oh, man.
So if I could battle anybody in the world ever again, it would be Eminem. Because in this digital era, I could lose or win in front of the world.
That would be dope. So if anyone can set that up, let's make that happen.
They'll never set that up.
No?
No, they'll never set it up. They'll never set it up.
His career is off right now, so they might. You never know.
And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say that I could just smoke him right now.
It takes, you got to
I just can't
prepare, though.
But I beat him then.
I think you can do it again.
And I feel like with the right training, I could do it again.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah. I think you got it. I really do. I think you can.
Fuck Eminem.
Yeah.
Fuck Eminem. You already know what it is. Y'all know how I feel. I'm not going to get emotional about this situation. Because every time I talk about this situation, Swave Seven calls me up. Swave, do not call me, please. Swave Seven calls me up and he says, Waydah, why are you talking about that? But I can't prove it.
Right.
But there are dozens to nowhere near hundreds. There are dozens of people that witnessed this. And within himself and his soul, he knew he stood in front of me in law. He know I put his soul on another planet.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I mean,
I would be bragging about it too. If I was an artist and I won against Eminem, I would have turned around and be. I was talking about like I won that,
and that's regardless of who believes me.
Not?
I don't give a fuck who don't believe me. You don't have to believe me,
and that's all that counts.
You don't have to believe me. But yeah, that was that. So listen, I've been happy to be with y'all. You know what I mean? I hear the music dying down in there.
Let them know your information, where they can go, link with you, where they can purchase your clothing before we get out.
Listen, you can follow me, Waydah Blacc, at Waydah Blacc Instagram, Waydah Blacc on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter too much, but on Waydah Blacc there. Follow me anyway. Just Google me and follow me. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Homie Show is out right now featuring Rockin' This Monster from Helter Skelter. Rest in peace, Sean Price. For those who love him and what Helter Skelter did, Boot Camp Click, go show some love. Waydah Wear is always available directly through me from Instagram. And you can get all the information the way you can get it distributed to your location from right there. Just hit me on Instagram. I'm an open book. I'm an open person. Don't hit me with no fucking weirdo shit and no nudie pictures and no wild shit like that. And everything will be good. Just hit me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Hit me before I blow up.
Definitely. Premier, you better get him on the...
give me before it's up.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Welcome home, Rowdy. Free Bobby. Free Lands. Rest in peace to Mayor. Free Pete Gutter. Free all the SIGs and all my real niggas. Salute.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me in Brooklyn. And keep on going. I hope to see you perform and battle. I'm about to see you get in the studio right now. So thank you for tuning into the Iccy Show, everyone. Make sure you share this, support it, and link with him.
Shout out to the Iccy Show. Have a blessed night. Shout out to the Iccy Show.
Free the jails.
And we got.
Let's go.